Alright, welcome back everybody. So back in the Goblin Caves, and in this episode, I ran into a scammer. Uh, this has to be one of my lowest points in all of Dark and Darker, but I was actually scammed in this run, and it hurt pretty bad. So I came in with pretty respectable gear, nothing super crazy. Mostly greens and blues, maybe a purple or two. I know that my chest piece had about 15 additional armor class on it, so a pretty solid item. And I'm back at it with the longsword, though I think this longsword was only white, green at best, if not gray. Something super crazy. But I got a pretty good spawn, and I'm pretty happy with this circle. Anytime that I can be in Goblin Town for a little while, I'm pretty happy. But I'm seeing a lot of enemies here. Nobody's looking super friendly, plus they have the Goblin train going, so this whole situation just isn't fun. I can't exactly get a beat on what's going on, but yeah, the Windows Vista is never fun. I see that. I know there's a cleric here. So, I don't particularly want to deal with him if I can help it. The quarterstaff is a pretty dangerous weapon. There's a lot of ads all over the place. If I were to get involved, I would likely end up dead. My best hope is that the goblins either kill him, or weaken him up, or we can just kind of go our separate ways. So I'm over here just kind of watching. I don't know that he knows I'm here, but I don't have a whole lot of options. I need to go in that direction. Now, I could have backtracked and turned around or whatever, but I also would like it if there was one less cleric on this map. So, if I was able to down him, that would be pretty nice. I don't like fighting clerics. They're incredibly powerful. And then now we have a wizard that entered chat. So this whole situation is just really bad. I really don't want to be involved. I'd rather them fight it out and I take winner. I'm not in a mini-boss set, but unfortunately the circle closes in and I don't have a lot of time left. So we still got the cleric hashing it out with the wizard here. And it looks like there's more ads. Just overall a pretty bad situation. And we have the cleric down. I don't know that the wizard sees me. The cleric surely knew I was here. Just all around, this isn't too fun. Now, he definitely knows I'm here at this point. And the second he starts shooting, I'm just gonna run away. At a different point during this playtest, and I may or may not have a video of it, despite some fantastic gear, I actually got ganked by a wizard and lost about 5,000 or 6,000 gold worth of gear, and it was pretty painful to experience. It's like my first run, and I had a legendary chest piece. Unfortunately, it was a fine cuirass, so one volley of magic missiles is all it took, and that was the end of that. But this area over here, I'm very comfortable in. I'm good with this little hallway, this little back alley. This section is one of my favorites in the map. So, just gotta take care of these couple of guys, and things should start getting a bit easier after that. So, those heat-seeking damage balls, whatever they're called, I really hate them. They deal insane damage, and I think that they are some type of heat-seeking. Just super not fun to deal with. I really don't like them. And here we have a small look at my gear. It's mostly my, third-rate set. I, died a couple times, so it's just what I had left over. Nothing too crazy. But even still, it's kind of my last set of gear, so I'll take it. I missed my repost because I'm bad. And then my sword is doing no damage to this guy. But I am able to grab this loot here. Now, remember that I picked up that clarity potion. That's going to become important in a minute. Not a whole lot right here. In a minute, I do end up finding a pretty cool ring, though. So that was pretty lucky. But between that ring and that potion, things start getting a little bit interesting. So somebody ran away here and left me to pick up the ads. Fortunately, mummies are pretty easy. Sure, they hit hard, but they're not hard to kill at all. Especially with the range on a longsword, no problems. So, we're about halfway through this match, and only 3 or 4 people are gone. So this lobby is already pretty strange. I hear those footsteps, but it sounds like they're above me. I'm not quite sure where they are. But I do hear that out portal. So I'm hoping that it's down bottom. Unfortunately, it's not. Now, watch the top of the screen here. And so, while I'm fighting this mummy, about right there, I see that potion. And I don't want to get attacked from above by anything too dangerous. So, I'll take the mummy. I'll lose that portal. No big deal. And I can call that a loss. There's still 2 portals, and there's about 5 people in the dungeon. So, I messed up. Well, I messed up in a second. There's a fighter that I probably should have taken out, but I didn't. But on this mummy, I find a pretty fantastic ring, 2 agility, and some other stuff. A blue ring, the others sell for a lot of, they're pretty good. 2 agility is really nice. This wizard, that is the scammer in question. So I offer him this potion because he hit me with the double crouch, and I don't attack this fighter. So I agree to let the fighter do his thing, it's whatever, and he grabs the potion. The wizard, I don't know, ever saw it. So I have to negotiate with this wizard some other type of way. We're all just kind of waiting for the last portal to pop up. Shouldn't be too long. Should be 2 left. And now, if that fighter would have been dead, the rest of this wouldn't have happened. So here in a second, that portal pops up. The fighter beats me to it, and I let him, with his 0 gear, take the portal. If I would have killed him or whatever, I could have had it, but I didn't. So he gets the escape. There's 1 portal and maybe the secret exit left, but that's all we're looking at here. So come back up here. That wizard is going to make another reappearance. And this is where I believe I get scammed here in a few minutes. I have about 1,000 or so gold worth of gear on me. A pretty significant amount of stuff in my inventory, plus candy, 7 of them, which is very solid. And I'm just kind of waiting. I don't know where everybody is. The portal's small. I'm only tracking 7 players plus the wizard. So I don't quite know where everybody is. Everybody, it seems like, should be here. Now, there's only one place for the portal to spawn to get out, and I see the wizard. And so, we double crouch, and then he hits me with the surrender emote, and that's fine. I'm not positive on what he's doing, but I offer him the bow, so I couldn't give him the clarity potion. And then, we make a trade here. I want that portal. He hits me with the crouch. I accept. But here's where we make a pretty bad trade. He offers me these pants, and I really wanted them. But in exchange for the pants, he grabs the portal. So this man scammed me not only out of the pants, but also out of extracting. I had no time to react, and it was one of the silliest things that's ever happened to me. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time.